Good morning all, this is Jason Fox. I'm getting ready to start a 50-60 dungeon duty roulette. See what we're getting ourselves into here. Look at the Fractal Continuum. I haven't done this one in forever, so apologies as I may stumble through going through this. I will be playing as my red mage, so thankfully I'll be just focused on DPS. Alright. Looks like we got a few people who've done this, and it is level 60 map, so at least I have access to most of my abilities. Alright, here we go. So like most dungeons, we're just starting off with our typical trash mobs. This is my first recorded video, that I'll hopefully be posting on Twitch and YouTube. I guess we'll see when it comes time to review the quality. I chose a DPS as my first class. Well, I shouldn't say first. I actually started off with the Dragoon. And I actually haven't touched that in over 8 months or so. Typically stray to classes such as healers and tanks because I like to do team support. But I wanted to try a DPS class, and the first one that kind of popped on my mind for some reason was Red Mage, and I haven't regretted it what's so bad. I think they're probably one of the most fun classes I've played. Now again, this of course is my first MMO in a long time. Actually, this is the first MMO I've played on PC as well, so I don't really have a lot to go off of. But I have enjoyed the dual casting, the constant stream of abilities, of course the healing as well. It's a nice touch to be able to be a DPS slash final support healer, we'll put it that way. I know there's some discussions on what red mages should actually be doing. But hey, it is a nice thing to have in the back of your pocket in case of emergency. So as you can see, I'm just going through, cleaning up here, getting rid of some of these trash mobs. If this is by chance your first video in Final Fantasy 14, I apologize for watching a complete scrub. But the premise of most of these battles is the same. Usually you go through a few waves of trash mobs, you make your way to a mini-boss. Usually there's 2 or 3 mini-bosses in a dungeon, and then you find the final boss, and that's where the mechanics really kick in. So here, as I mentioned, I haven't done this match in forever, so I do not even remember the mechanics for some of these battles. So we will kind of see what we have going on here. Alright, so he's got some side AoE effects. So dodge the orange sections, keep up the attacks, watch your team for healing just in case you have to play backup. I got lots of AoEs. He's an AoE monster. Funny thing is, I normally can recall some of the matches after I played them, and this one does not ring a bell whatsoever. So I am running this one just off of previous knowledge of other dungeons. And as you can see, that seems to be working in my favor so far. Also helps that we have a competent team. Definitely feel like this is more of a close range battle, where it's easier to navigate the AoEs if you're close. Depending on your skill level here, you've probably noticed I haven't used modification, or some of my other skills. I just don't really use them unless needed. I definitely see the benefits in them, but modification, yeah, you can get that extra dart in, but I'd rather sit back and launch spells. Usually if I have some of my abilities to use, I'll go ahead and use it. But other than that, I find that I prefer the dual cast. Here we go, first boss, first mini boss down. We're back to battling some more trash mobs. Again, for the most part, this party seems to have an understanding of what's going on. I'm especially loving that the tank is actually using his abilities in a proper rotation. I find that most tanks, kind of like I was just mentioning with abilities, either choose not to or forget to use them, and that can make things a little more difficult for the party, but this warrior tank seems to be using all of his abilities in a rotation. Right. Grab that just in case anyone needs it. I literally do not need any of this. My red mage is currently at level 68. So none of this gear is going to really help him out, and I don't want to deal with trying to sell it or anything. Got a holy spam in here. Another thing I like being the Reg Mage 2 is my ability to give to others, even if it's a relatively small amount. If it helps the healer do more DPS, more than happy to sacrifice if I have enough as well. And as you can see, red mages forward MP like crazy, even if you are using rotations correctly. As you can tell too, I'm not. There are a couple things I could do differently to maximize my DPS, but this is more for fun, really. I'm just doing this stuff to get them out of the way, and of course practice with my recording abilities. Abilities may not have been the right word. I guess I'm testing recording. I am fairly new to the streaming world and broadcasting world. This in fact is my second recorded video ever. The first being Fortnite last night, and that was my first time even playing that game. So as you can imagine, it was it was interesting, we'll put it that way. So the combo I just did there, where I dove in, used my melee attacks buffed team and myself jumped out and then followed up with my ability attacks is probably the most ideal combo to use when you can do it. Of course, now I'm having a moment of regret because here's the second mini-boss, and I would have been able to maximize my DPS by using that ability on him, but I'll most likely get my chance here. Alright, so the tank is running around, he has his attention, and here we go. Of course, until the area seals off, we're not going to see a lot. It looks like he's just doing a lot of heavy swings. He really knocked back that team there. A rage ability and a dash ability with little to no warning that he's going to hit you. That could probably mess you up if you're not ready for it. Fortunately, that time I couldn't use Embolden, so I did not get the ability boost. So a spawn appeared. It's pretty easy to go down. Again, I'm taking a total guess on some of these mechanics here. I haven't played this match probably, God, I'd say at least 6 months. So, but we survived, and I didn't see a lot of unnecessary healing. So I would say we did pretty well. So again, I don't remember what's ahead, but normal dungeons, 2 mini-bosses, one final boss, and that appears to be what's going to happen here, because our mission is to simply just activate some items at this point. So, gonna let the tank do his thing. Finally fix my headphones. These guys are all pretty weak, so I'm just gonna go ahead and scatter them all. Alright, one of the devices is active, so 2 more to go. More of the same, more trash mobs. This time we have a Colossus. Nothing at all to worry about though. Being an immortalized Colossus is not actually immortal in any way. So kind of a shitty name to give a enemy. Alright, and we've activated 2nd of 3. So I guess we have just this one last section, and then whatever boss awaits us. Same, keep them up, use and hold in. Try to get the most damage I can. Kinda had a brain fart moment there. Looks like we just have one more. We are done. So that apparently activated this. I honestly do not even recall this boss. That seems to be a face you wouldn't forget though, so. And I wish I'd been watching my team because now I don't know where they went. Ah, there you go. Perfect. Part of the problem of watching the video. Miss out on some of the things going on around you. And if your party is familiar enough with the match, they may just go ahead and run ahead of you and you get locked out of stuff, so. Alright, so apparently one of the mechanics is to kill the ads ASAP, and it looks like it's because they do something to the floor that could cause a problem, so keep an eye out on those. I have somehow removed a bomb off me, and I have no idea what that meant. Anytime I'm not sure about something, I'll usually look away from the enemy, hoping that I dodged something. There we go. Took out those guys pretty quickly. Kinda looks like a mine there. I'm guessing you're not supposed to stand there. So the mechanic of this boss fight seems to be do whatever you can to prevent your dungeon space from being taken over by these little mines and whatever these blue squares are. And there we go. All in all, pretty simple. As you can see from some of the Realm Reborn content and Heaven Sword content, even if you haven't done something in a while, you can apply previous knowledge to some of the dungeons and get away with going through the match. Let's see, so there is an item here I want, possibly. And I got it. So I have yet another minion. So, alright folks, well thanks for joining. Hopefully you got some use out of this. And again, my name is Jason Fox, and as I play Final Fantasy, I will upload videos and stream from time to time. So follow me, keep an eye out for me. And if you ever have any questions about anything, please feel free to reach out on my Twitch channel, or you can find me on YouTube as well. Thanks so much and have a good day.